So right now I do civic technology at the organization that I will not mention that I'm currently working for. I'm the civic tech lead. So what I do is I create digital tools like the other one that I was mentioning, the kiosk. So what it does, it creates a localized intranet system that allows people to communicate free of charge, no internet, no data cost, right? You can connect to this system as long as you're within the range of the system. We're actually working on scaling it with, we actually have a proposal that we're currently working on to scale the program to cover at least 3,000 people, because currently one hub can only house maybe say 150 people connected at the same time.
That's still a significant number.
And then people can actually communicate, they can share ideas, they can share entertainment, content. It's also a platform that, say, we usually go to these community hubs in these peri-urban areas or rural areas, and then we give them a kiosk. And now what it does is they can load content into that, right? Like say a local a community innovation hub. Maybe they go and shoot some skits in the streets. Maybe they've got some writers that come and record at their studio, right? And then they don't have access to those platforms to make themselves known. Because you can't just put out your music on YouTube and expect the people that are in your community to find it. You'll be surprised, that is quite hard. You can have an audience that is miles away, and yet your neighbor doesn't even know your product. Yeah. So we wanted to tackle that, right? So they can even upload their music on the kiosk, and then their peers, when they connect to the kiosk, they get access to their music.
We can actually benefit from this platform.
It's an amazing platform. I'm telling you, it's an amazing platform.
Is it free? Like, let's say,
so right now we're still in development. We are constantly iterating. I think we're on the third model now. It's either we're changing range. Like one of the things that we have managed to improve on the latest model would be the user interface. It's really interactive now. And then we try to make it more like a social media application, you get. So when you're logging into there, you can create a user account, and then you can upload your content. And then if the admin approves you as a creator, you have access to this, what we call the creator studio. And then you can upload your content there, and then people can identify your content there through your account. Yeah, and then also we have also introduced what we call what do you call it? A remote maintenance feature on the kiosk. So we can see what is going on the kiosk. So mind you, this is an offline.
Man, this is
offline infrastructure. It's not connected to the internet, right? People can't access the internet. It's an intranet system. Do you get it now?
What's the name of this system? Can you?
Yeah, we call it the rural digital kiosk.
Rural digital kiosk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do you guys make money though?
Yeah. So as I was saying, right? Ideally, we're still developing it. So it requires a lot of proposals and, we're looking for funding to further improve it. But right now, with the third model that we have, as I was saying, one of the new features is a cool UI. It's more like a social media platform that you're logging into with shorts, videos, news articles, a text pause feature, like more like you can say, today I'm feeling like so, or maybe you raise a point like, guys, if you notice there may be a sewer problem that is happening in the wood, and then maybe people can discuss it on the platform. That, you know what? And then also on that platform, we'll look, because now it's participatory, right? It's civic engagement. We want people to be able to engage with, civic partners, right? The policy makers, right? So imagine having a councillor on this platform, right? And then somebody just says, you know what? Maybe there's a sewer that broke down. Councillor Tuoneo, right? And then councillor votes there, because sometimes you'll be surprised. This information, I was telling you, in the peri-urban areas, it's so hard to get information, my brother.
Okay.
It's either internet connection yakadhakwa kana kuti data racho riri kudhura handina access data. So it's magetsi.
Yeah, electricity.
Yeah, and right now in the world, information is a commodity. Data is a commodity. People don't know why they use WhatsApp for free.
Why?
Because they have access to your data. Data is very pricey now. Because imagine you can sell data to Coca-Cola, you can sell data to these big companies, and then they give you targeted ads. That's why after you talk about J4 Retro, J4 Retro,
you'll be able to see what the product that you were just talking
it's
about.
Just talking about. It's because of data. They're constantly collecting data. They know what you like. They know your girlfriend. They know what your girlfriend likes.
Okay.
So when your girlfriend likes a cute outfit, it's to say you also see it on your feed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Lingerie.
By your girlfriend, they
know your girlfriend's favorite lingerie.
It's a marketing game, bro. It's a marketing game, and you see, a lot of people don't understand. Like, don't just be giving out information.
But they tell us that this is encrypted, end-to-end encryption. They assure us that
they own the
system.
They own the platform, bro. They own the platform. I'm a software engineer. They own the platform. They have access to everything. They can create backdoors. They can create. If that information, if maybe those high interest people, even if there's maybe need to maybe catch a fraud or something,
like central intelligence agencies,
they can easily say, maybe even Interpol. They can even easily say, we need information on this person. Do you have access to it? Then imagine they get presented with a fact check. You think they're just gonna be like, no, in this highly capitalistic world, I'm telling you.
All right.
Telling you, bro. So yeah.
So let's wind down. You mentioned the company that you're working with. You are not at liberty.
Yes, I'm not at liberty.
That's fine, we respect that. But basically you're developing a rural digital kiosk.
Yeah.
Can we call it an RDK?
What's an RDK?
Yeah,
definitely. Let's call it an RDK. Yeah. So it's one of many tools that we do. So I did tell you that we also have a chatbot, a really interesting chatbot. I'm not going to dive deep into that chatbot, but basically what it allows you to do is you can access what has been talked about in Parliament via the WhatsApp chatbot. So we train it constantly on parliamentary data. The parliamentary data is easily accessible on the Parliament of Zimbabwe website. So what we just do, they're called Hansards. So we collect these Hansards. They're like Parliament meeting minutes, right, from Parliament. They post them on the Parliament website after every parliamentary sitting. Then we just scrap that data. Then we train our model on that data. And then it's very ethical. It is not biased. It does not take side. It will just tell you what was said. We've made sure of that. And it's fascinating. I always see these interesting questions because I can see the back end of what people will be asking the chatbot, right? They're always asking, so who do you work for? So people will ask these systems funny questions.
All right.
But then we've strictly made sure that it is not politically aligned in any way. It gives you the information that was said. It's an informative tool. That is what it is. So you want to know there's a bill that is being processed in Parliament, it will tell you about it. Yapa stage pa yakati, MP akati, ndo wakapa suggestions akati about that thing.
So right? Your services are data-free internet services. They boost creator visibility. They promote products and services, and they report, let's say, information.
Yes, basically, yes.
All right, rural digital kiosks. Unfortunately, you cannot name the company, but what is this? What are you doing? What do you call this? Like, if you are making roads, we call it civil engineering.
Yes.
So what is this?
It's called civic tech.
Civic tech.
Civic technology. Yes. It's creating tools that help people engage with their policymakers. Basically, let's just say policymakers. The people that govern them. Their legislators. Even the people that make products for them, the entrepreneurs and the technocrats and all that. So yeah,
civic technology, ladies and gentlemen, a business to watch out for in the future. Something worth investing.
Well, it's not necessarily a business. I would say.
Not a business. What is it?
It's what needs to be done. You get. So you would find that, I won't lie. This, like the RDK, we're calling it that now. It's a very powerful business tool, right? So imagine use case. There are malls sprouting out in town right now in Harare CBD. Malls all over, and people are opening booths in those malls. But imagine you have got a booth or a shop on the 10th floor, or in the 3rd floor or 4th floor of a mall.
I don't want to be
The
that person.
engagement is really low.
Yeah.
That's something that people are not taught, and you only get to find out once you're in it. But this tool can be used as a advertising tool. Say we put this up at a mall, right? And then we have all these shop owners posting their products onto the server. And then we have a QR code on the entrance of the mall that people can scan and then connect to this internet system that allows them to see, in this shop, in this building, there's this shop, it's shop number card, it's right here, it's selling this product, it's so much money.
That's a very valuable service.
At the door. You haven't even jumped in.
Wow.
You're already going through the mall. Yes.
And you see, they have exactly what I want. Let me go to the 4th floor.
So it can be used for that too.
Civil service. It's a civil service. Civil service.
It's still a civic use case.
Civic service.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.